Okay, so here's how I know if it's gonna work or not. So you can see here it's in first. I hit upshift, it goes 2 back to 1. 2 back to 1. I'm gonna upload a new tune right now. When I hit it, it should actually stay in 2. So stand by. Okay, here's a quick explanation of all those weird issues I was having. So here's tap up, tap down, shift strategy, and this would be the overriding situation. So for example, if I'm in manual tap shift, right, and I'm at 6% throttle position, it would force an override shift via the computer at 8 miles an hour. But what if I hit the gas and I immediately go to 75% throttle? Well, it won't override until I hit 24. But then let's say I am at 22 miles an hour and all of a sudden I let out of the throttle to 25%. It would then force an upshift. And this is why it was so difficult to replicate the symptoms, because it's a moving target, as you can see. So here's, so this is all the upshifts, downshifts, right? So here's what I did. Open file, right here. Okay. Tap up, tap down, okay? So now I set it to 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So this thing will not, the computer will not interfere with me unless I hit 40 miles an hour at any given throttle position. So I think redline, I think at 40 miles an hour, I'd be at like 6,200 RPM. So I guess if I really am on it, it'll force an upshift. Then you could see here, 2-3 shift. It will not interrupt what I want it to do unless I hit 68 miles an hour. And again, it's like I'm near red line and it'll force a shift. And then 3-4 shift, 106 miles an hour, right? So then for the 2-1 shift, I said I want it, if I want to force a 2-1 shift, I can do that at 0 miles an hour. So that means I can start in second gear at 0 miles an hour. Same thing for the 3-2 shift. And then a 4-3 override shift is 18 miles an hour. I found that from someone else who did a 6L80E in an off-road rig, and they said, yeah, just let it force it. At that point, you don't want to be in fourth anyways. So again, it'll really kind of just hold wherever you want. So then I basically mimicked those values in hot, and then I just left it alone in cruise, because if I'm in tap up, tap down, I'm not going to be using cruise control. And then this is for first through fourth. Hot is if like the engine's running really hot, it'll have different parameters. So I just set the parameters the same. If it's too hot, let me figure out why it's hot. I don't want you, the computer, telling me what to do. So then same thing, here's a 4-5 shift and a 5-4 shift. So I set it at 140 miles an hour. So basically this thing will never interfere with what I'm telling it to do. And then it'll force a downshift from 5 to 4 at 27 miles an hour. So, and then I basically did like the same thing for sixth at 190 miles an hour. So, and then I just mimicked it right here for hot. So anyway, alrighty, I'm in manual mode, and now it's time to see if it holds the gear. Boom, it's holding second and I'm sitting still, and it's holding third and I'm sitting still. I only allowed it to do third, fourth. As you can see, I'm hitting upshift and it's not trying, because there's second, there's first, but it's holding. So yeah, this is awesome. And then watch, now I'm back into manual or drive, and it goes right back into first gear. So this should work.